everyone, Anita here, More Time to Chalk, and I'm going to do a project with you tonight using a beautiful Santa Claus print. I did this on rice paper, and this is from Tracy Michella. I hope I spell that right or pronounce it right. She's from a group called Vintage Charm Digital Designs. So it's a group with free printables. You may want to join that. I will put the link in the description, okay? I'm going to use a jar cutout, and I'm going to do some crackling. I'm going to use the ruby red for the crackle. So let's get going. Okay, so I dried this in the sides. So now we're going to apply our ruby red on top of this. You can, another really nice color that you can do, which I've done before, is the black. Especially with the Santa Claus. And it was like an old Santa Claus, but this one here is more red. So I decided to use this as the background. Okay, and I'm also going to try not to get it on the front. Sometimes it is a little hard. And you want to just make sure that you don't keep going back and forth. You'll see the crackle. It's already crackling and it's so pretty already. Okay, I'm just going to put that in a baby wipe so that it stays moist. Now, let's dry this. Okay, so the sides are still a little wet. So what I'm going to do is sand a little bit of the edge where the red may have gone onto, and it also smooths out my surface at the same time. This one here has, it almost looks like little threads in there. It's actually pretty. Now I am going to heat set my decoupage on here. So I will put some on. You really want sometimes to make sure that you got some along the edge, because the edge is where most of the time it doesn't stick properly. So what I like to do when I heat set this is I apply the Mod Podge, especially when I'm using rice paper. I use the Mod Podge, I dry it, and then I place my paper on top of it, and then I heat set it. Okay, so I wanted to edge this top here. I'm going to try that with a little bit, with a baby wipe, and see how that goes. Okay, so I left, let's take this off and I'll show you. I might age it some more. So let it cool off for a few minutes. Let's just take my sandpaper. put some more parts on top of this, and I think I'm going to use some gilding wax, the silver one. Now, this takes a lot of drying step. Now, when you're doing this, make sure that you don't go too much back and forth on your print, because you don't want to over wet your ink for it to smudge. So you got to make sure you go gently and not too much in the same spot. It's okay if it's a thick, cloudy, it'll dry clear. Okay, look how pretty that is. And there's the back, the sides. Okay, I have the gilding wax, which is silver. I'm going to put some around the edge. You can use a brush if you don't want to use your fingers for this stuff. And I'm just going to put some, because it's like a wrinkled rice paper, I'm going to put some here and there where it's white. Okay, so I want to put some embellishment on it. I'm going to put twine, or I have hemp string. So I'm going to put my little glue gun on, because I have an acorn. Okay, I got it at the dollar store. It came with it came with some pine cones. So what I want to do is I want to cut it in half, because it's like I don't know, a sponge or something. You know how you cut the pumpkins in half? Well, I'm sure you can do that too with this. It's like styrofoam. But I didn't get the center of my acorn, but that's okay. We're going to put the string on first. I do have twigs, so I'm going to put twigs on that too. Okay, I'm going to cut that. Put the twig on. A little bowl. Look okay there. So what do you think? I really hope you enjoyed this and that it inspired you to make one. And thanks for watching and hanging out with me. Make sure that you follow my page and hit that notification so that you can know when I'm on. And so see you next time.